My brothers from another mother. Today's video, you can tell by the title, is going to be about cars. Let's talk Aboot cars, eh? That's how we do it in Canada. We're not salamandering here and we don't have Pedro. News on the Ford GT. I find this interesting because the factory where they're building it is literally 20 minutes from where I live. It's in Markham, and I'm going to drive by it as I'm going down the highway. In fact, I got to get a move on because I got somewhere to be and light is fading because it's difficult making videos this time of year. So the stats out on the GT are starting to trickle. What do we know so far? We don't have a confirmed price. We're told it's around $500,000. So we'll see what the final number is when it is finally released. But apparently they've benchmarked it against two interesting cars, which is what I want to talk about right now. The first is the 675 LT, and they did this at Kalaboogie Racetrack, which is in Canada. I think it's about a 45-hour-minute drive from where I'm at in the GTA. Not too far away. Makes sense since they're producing the vehicle in Markham, Ontario, for Ford through this contractor. I'm guessing Ford's probably saving a shit ton of money doing this because of the exchange, but let's see if Donald Trump changes that. We'll see what happens with where the GT is going to be manufactured now that he's president. Anyway, moving on. They benchmarked it against the 675 LT and the 458 Speciale. The 675 LT is a 2-year-old car, and the 458, I think they started making those in 2012. Correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody put something in the comments below. But I don't get why Ford has benchmarked their new supercar, a 2017 model, against these two aging supercars. The LT does the lap at 210.8. The GT does it at 209.8. So it's about a second faster, and it's about 3.5 seconds faster than the Speciale, the 458. So it is a pretty quick car. But what's coming out next year? I believe McLaren's got a P14, it's called, or the 720S. I'm not exactly sure what the badge name is, but it's supposed to have just over 700 horsepower and apparently replacing the 675, 650S, which is, rumors say, going to be as fast as McLaren P1. We'll see what happens when they release it. Now, I did apply to buy a Ford GT. I'm a little bit, I'm not going to say pissed off, but I was a little disturbed by the way Ford handled the buying process for the GT. They were very, very selective with who they offered the car to. Apparently, it's only gone to a select bunch of influencers right now, so people with large social media accounts, YouTube followers, that sort of stuff, YouTube subscribers. There was even a handful of people that didn't even get it that really deserved to get it, like people that had the other GT or maybe two of them in the garage, or might have raced them or traveled around to do racing. You guys sometimes comment and go, you need to put gas in your car, but that's not the gas bonger. That's it's 3 degrees out and there could be ice on the road bonger. Anyway, yeah, I'm not blown away by this anymore. I'm guessing the same thing that's happened to the NSX is going to happen to the GT. The numbers, first of all, it took far too long to bring it out to market. McLaren brings stuff out to market so much faster and with a premium, perfect product. Ford hopefully got this GT right. I'm not saying it's going to be a bad car. It's going to offer tremendous supercar performance, but it's a little late to the game because by the time you're going to start seeing the GT on the road, you're probably going to start to see the McLaren P14/720S, whatever it is they're going to call it, coming out, which was going to make the GT obsolete. I don't know what they're going to price it at, but I suspect the prices are going to start to take a bit of a dive when they put them on the market. So we'll see what happens. That's my prediction. I did get press pass confirmation for the Canadian International Auto Show next month in February, so hopefully I'll get a little more access or media access when I go down. We'll see what the GT looks like at that point, but yeah, not that stoked about the GT anymore. I'm kind of glad that I didn't get an allocation for one at $500,000 with those performance numbers. Yeah, not super stoked about it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Gonna hop on the highway and wave at the manufacturing plant that's contracted to do the GT as I drive down there right now, thinking to myself, wow, have fun selling those. Talk to you guys later. Peace.